Alright, let's see if it works this time. Hey, look, I actually have gain. Let's turn this down. So I've already recorded an entire vlog, only the battery on my my little preamp thing here that I did a review on quite a while back. It's called the iRig Pre. It's a really neat thing that allows you to plug an XLR microphone into this little box, and it turns it into a headphone jack output so you can plug it into something, and that's still a little too loud. Let's bring the gain down a little bit more. But yeah, yesterday's vlog, the volume died. That's still a little too loud. Let's bring that down a little more. So yeah, yesterday's vlog, apparently the volume sort of dropped rather suddenly at the end of the vlog, and I was confused when Fanatical mentioned it, because the lights on the front of the iRig were glowing and everything, and so I thought everything was fine. But if we do this and we do this, this 9-volt battery is reading 5.8 volts open circuit. There's no load, so yeah, that's pretty well hooped. If I grab a load, get your minds out of the gutter. I had a perfect resistor for this right in front of me like 10 minutes ago. Of course, there it is. Alright, so I'm just going to take a 10 ohm resistor here. This is how you're actually supposed to measure a battery. Batteries, you can't trust their open circuit voltage, so we're going to put the leads across this battery, and then we're going to put a load across it. And 10 ohms is actually pretty heavy load, but you'll see all of a sudden the voltage drops way down, which means this battery is completely shot. So always put a load across the battery if you are going to measure its voltage. 10 ohms is probably a little bit excessive of a reading, but if it drops that sharply, even with a very small load, well, a large load like that, low resistance, high load. I'll talk about that on the main channel at some point. And while we've got the meter up, let's check the voltage on these batteries. 4.13. Okay, getting there. So anyway, what did I get up to today? Today, I went out and I bought this stuff. This is called Kanthal wire. It's a combination of iron, chromium, and aluminum, and it's used for heating coils. And in the case of this, I bought it at a vape shop, so it's for hand winding your own heating coils for a vape. But it suited my purposes for the experiment of cutting this glass with heating wire. So I went online and I found some really complicated math that I started working on, and then I found an automated calculator that did all the math for me. So I used that, and basically what I started with was I had two goals. I had 1,000 degrees Celsius as a temperature and a voltage of 4.2 volts. With that starting point, I was able to calculate that I need a 2.575 inch or 6.5 centimeter length of the wire here. I'll probably cut it just a little bit longer. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to wrap that 2.575 inches around the glass here, and I have to do it very carefully because the wire can't touch itself, otherwise it's going to mess up the resistance of the whole thing. And of course I can't coat it with anything, because 1,000 degrees, nothing's going to hold up to that. So then I'm faced with the question of how to get power onto the wire, because I can't just alligator clip onto the ends of this with generic wire, because that wire is going to actually act as a resistor. So how am I going to get power to these wires? Well, I need really, really, really thick wire to source the current from the batteries to the Kanthal, to the Kanthal. So I have this nice thick, high voltage, high amperage, solid copper wire that I'm going to use to get the power from the batteries to the Canthal. But then that presents yet another obstacle. How am I going to attach the Canthal to the copper wire? I can already tell I'm going to have to upload this vlog to the main channel too. So I can't solder it because the solder will melt at 1,000 degrees Celsius quite happily, and I can't use I can't just wrap it because it might pop loose and then I'm going to have 1,000-degree wire flopping about, so I can't do that either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these barrels and this wire and this wire. I'm going to wrap this wire around the end of this wire a couple of times, and then with these barrels and this crimper, I'll crimp it down and hopefully get a really positive connection onto the Canthal. And that way, this will hopefully be thick enough and short enough that the resistance of the copper won't affect the system too much, because it should be fairly low resistance. I'm just going to make a mechanical connection by shoving the wires down against the batteries on this side, and then I'll wrap the wire around this really carefully, make sure I've got some tension on it, and apply power. And hopefully that should work. I'll probably do some more proof of concept stuff on the vlog channel here, but pretty excited to try this out. It's completely way off the wall of anything I've done for this kind of stuff before, and as you can probably tell from my rambling and gabbing here, that I'm actually pretty excited about it. So I'm getting a pretty good surge of energy, some extra spoons, as it were, for this project. And something else that I noticed, I'm still getting weird readings with this non-contact voltage detector that shouldn't be detecting direct current. So my theory is that there's a Hall effect sensor in here instead of the coil that you would normally expect for a non-contact voltage detector. So that's cool. It also means I'm going to have to take that meter apart, and I hope I don't ruin it in the process. Anything else to talk about today? That's pretty much it. I've rambled on long enough. It's starting to reach that 10-minute point that I normally try to aim for, but some of the days have just been like, I don't have anything to talk about, and I struggle to talk for 3 minutes and shut it off. But, well, we got a good 8 minutes out today, so there we go. If you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, this is pretty off topic for the vlog channel. Normally I try to talk about the status of my brain and life, but this is the latest update in my life, so I figured I'd talk about it here. I'm going to upload this to the main channel too, so even though I'm talking like this is on my vlog channel, when you see this on the main channel, that's why it's on the main channel, because I wanted to upload this over there as well. So anyway, for those of you on the vlog channel, the main channel is gadgetboy.com or not gadgetboy.com, what am I saying? YouTube.com/gadgetboy is my main channel. I'll try to remember to put a card right here. If I don't, yell at me in the comments and give me a timestamp so I can fix it. And of course, if you're on the main channel watching this, that card won't be there. So, actually, if you're on the main channel, that card will be the card that sends you to the vlog channel. Ooh, Vlogception. That's going to be kind of funny. Also, I adjusted some of the color settings and darkened it up a little bit with my neutral density filter, so let me know what you think about the light levels and colors of this particular vlog. I have nothing else to add, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for listening to me jabber on for 10 minutes about random stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Well, we'll see you tomorrow on the main vlog channel. We won't see you tomorrow on the tech channel. Anyway, bye-bye.